Hi, my name is Peyton Knox, and today I'm going to be talking to you about protective hairstyles. So, have you ever noticed how one day somebody's hair is shoulder length and then the next day it's down their back? And it's because of protective styles, because real hair doesn't grow that fast. But a lot of times with protective styles, people are using synthetic hair, fake hair, human hair, whatever you choose. Yeah. So today I'm going to tell you about how protective styles protect your hair, what kind of protective styles are out there, and the cost, around the cost of everything, and things like that, and how they're done. So I'm going to tell you how protective styles protect your hair, and it's a bit self-explanatory within the title. Protective styles, but protective hairstyles protect your hair from daily manipulation and combing and brushing, because a lot of times people don't realize how detrimental that can be to your hair with you constantly combing and brushing and taking in and out of ponytails, their hair ties, ripping your hair out, things like that. And a lot of people feel like protective styles are just for African American women with African American hair, but some protective styles can be worn by other women of color and even women that are not of color, I'll say. And I feel that more women should wear more protective styles, because then we'll have a lot more women with healthier hair and feel more comfortable wearing their natural hair, because there are some people that don't wear protective styles to protect their hair. A lot of people wear protective styles because, sometimes your real hair is not the best and you have to keep it in protective styles, to make it look presentable or make it look good, because I know there was a time where I was doing that. And then now that I've gotten my hair to a pretty healthy state, I use protective styles for variety. A lot of times my hair tends to look the same, and there's not much I feel like I can do with my hair, because with natural hair, I'll say it's a process to learning what you can do and what looks good, what doesn't look good, what you have to do for it to look like this and all that. And I'm not really into the trial and error, but I'll say now I wear protective styles for variety. I'd say another thing that people use protective styles for is a lot of people don't like to, what I'll say, do their hair every day. Sometimes doing your own hair is way more work than doing a wig, or if you have braids and you're just putting oil on your scalp and you're out the door. So, or like a twist, you twisting your hair, you'll do a twist out of your natural hair, you just untwist your hair and do things like that. But a lot of people don't like to do that. So protective styles in a way saves lots of time for a lot of women in the morning when you gotta go, you're on a run, school, work, whatever you're doing. So first I'm going to talk about braids. Braids are my favorite protective style. Well, one of my favorite protective styles. I wear braids often. My favorite variation of braids, I would say, is box braids, because they give me I can make them as long as I want to, color, any kind of color. And a lot of times with synthetic hair, human hair, there's a lot of dyes out there, there's a lot of color, and a lot of times instead of dyeing your real hair, you can just get a protective style and get a color. It'll look natural. You're not taking a chance on damaging your hair, because anytime that you're dyeing your real hair, you're taking a chance on it being damaged, because I know a lot of people that dye their hair and they take all the necessary steps to make sure it's healthy and it's still not. But you have to think about you're putting bleach in your hair. Bleach is not good for anything but white clothes. And even some of those don't come out right. So I'd say I use braids and things like that to give me variety. And like I said, braids is a protective style, so it is protecting your hair because you're not constantly manipulating, brushing, combing your real hair. Your hair is intertwined with the braids, but you're not brushing and combing your braids. That's for sure. Next thing is twist. A lot of people do twists for braids, singlies or singlies, however that's said. And then you have people that twist their own natural hair. Now I'll say Definitely using twists as Senegalese or Singalese, I would say, is more of a protective style than doing twists with your real hair, or like a twist out with your real natural hair. And I only say that because at some point you have to comb out the twist, or you have to run your fingers through a few times to get the look that you want to go for, that you're going for, to look right. So I'll say, because there's more manipulation with the twist out than the Senegalese braids or Singalese braids, that the twist out is a little bit more work, a little bit more not as protective as the other, but it's the same thing. Your hair is intertwined. With the other one, there's no synthetic, fake human hair. It's your hair that grows out of your scalp, and you twist it out, and then in the morning you undo it, I'll say. And another thing for that one is why it's not such a protective style is because it does take a little bit more time than other stuff. I know when I have braids or protective styles, most of the time I just get up in the morning, make sure it's good, do whatever I need to do, moisturize my scalp, whatever I need to do, and I'm out the door. I'll say another one that's great that I personally love too is wigs. I love, love, love wigs, because you can get straight wigs, you can get curly wigs, you can get short wigs, you can get long wigs, you can get colored wigs, any kind of color. You can color them yourself. You know, a lot of people like wigs, but there are a lot of cons. And I only say that because not everybody is wearing them correctly, wearing them the right way. A lot of people say that it causes your hair and your edges to come out, but I feel like if you're wearing a wig cap, how it's supposed to be worn, and you're taking all the necessary steps to, when you take it off, not to be just snatching it off, then your edges should be fine. Mines are fine. I'll say mines are pretty decent for me to wear wigs, how much I wear them. But all these protective styles are for healthier, longer hair growth and things like that. And I feel like more women should wear more protective styles, because we'll have more women feeling more comfortable while wearing their real hair. We'll have more people with healthier hair, more people with longer hair. And you know, a lot of times people wear protective styles because that's what they want to look like. And I feel like if more people protect their hair and take care of their hair with protective styles, then you know, when it's time for you to wear your real hair, you'll have the look that you want to look, that you're going for, the look that you're going for. And in a way, I feel like, you know, your real hair being nice, healthy, long is a confidence booster for a lot of women. I know as soon as I got my hair together, I felt, you know, a little bit better, a lot better about wearing my natural hair. Thanks to protective styles, you know, I've gotten it where it needs to be. And also, thanks to protective styles, I can look as different as I want to, as many times as I want to. So in conclusion today, I'm just saying that protective styles should be worn more by women of color and women that are not of color, to protect their hair, make their hair healthier and longer, and in the end, you know, be a confidence booster to women. And yeah, that's my speech on protective styles.